I'm Megan.
And I'm Kira, and we're the voices behind Two People, One Question.
Today we are doing our second episode of Did You Know?
And our category today is the human body.
So if you don't know what our Did You Know series is, basically what we're doing is we're reading different weird facts from different categories.
Useless facts.
Our category from last time was different kinds of laws and punishments.
Yeah.
That was fun. We managed to make that a long episode, so let's see if we can make this one just as long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, first one.
So it is impossible to lick your elbows.
I do not believe this one. Point blank. I don't believe it.
I think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
You can lick things like your nose, but things as moving your elbows because of the joint in your shoulder, it's not.
You want to bet? I have weird shoulders.
Still, you can't build it. You can't bring it across.
But what if someone with the world's longest tongue?
Then they might be able to. But this is in general for just normal people.
I'm googling.
This is just for normal people, Kira. We don't need to Google this. This is just no. Stop, Kira. No. Anyway, while you do that, I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to take your one because you're doing weird stuff. Anyway, wearing headphones for just an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear by a factor of 700. See now, that's kind of worrying because I like wearing headphones. I haven't used them for a while because my headphone jack was broken, or I thought it was. Anyway, let's move on to Kira.
Well, it's obviously not so impossible for some people. Guinness World Records get about 5 claims a day from people who think they are special because they can lick their elbows.
Well, maybe it is possible, but those people are weird.
5 claims a day, Megan.
Yeah, those people are weird.
Yeah, but
in fact, to a 7 billion people, that's not. Anyway, so this that you can have headphones in your ear for just an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear by 700. So as I was saying, I like to wear headphones a lot. I was wearing them quite a lot today. But that's kind of worrying.
Yeah.
In a way, but normally some people only wear it in one ear. Yeah. So a lot of people wear them in both, but some people wear it in one ear, so that'd be a lot of bacteria in one ear compared to the other.
Yeah. Alright, next one. Most lipstick contains fish scales.
Fish scales. See, I don't know why that would be. I got a tiny little voice crack there.
I'm very confused by that one. I don't know why it's in them.
Maybe it's some kind of chemical in the fish scales that makes it.
Maybe it has contributes to the finish.
Maybe it also cancels out some other chemicals in the lipstick that makes it not harmful for your lips.
Yeah, but guys, a bit of a weird fact from me that kind of relates to this one. I think it was the average woman will ingest over I think it was 30 pounds of lipstick in a lifetime.
Well, I don't wear lipstick.
Well, yeah.
I may be young, but I don't plan on wearing it in the future.
That's the average woman, though. But there you go. That's a weird fact to you.
Well, like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different.
I actually knew this one already.
I did not. I knew that dog's nose print is different. We learned that.
I think we talked about that in a previous episode.
We did, but I can't remember where. I can't remember.
It might have been the most recent. Did you know?
I think it was, but I can't remember why.
I remember we were talking about. Oh, it might have been something about. I don't know what it was.
Who knows? But anyway, that's fun. If you can't put ink on your fingertip, put it on your tongue to get your tongue print and identify
yourself. Put ink on your tongue.
Yes, do that.
Megan
Don't do that.
Got ink poisoning in the beginning of this year.
Yeah, well, it was very minor ink poisoning. I chew on my pens.
And it exploded in her mouth.
It exploded in my mouth, and I got minor ink poisoning. It wasn't fun.
It was ridiculous.
I had ink all over my mouth.
Alright, the average person produces about 12,000 gallons of urine over the course of their lifetime.
See, I would have thought it would actually be more, because...
12,000 gallons, though. How much is a gallon?
Who knows?
We use litres in the UK.
So we're not American.
We're on the metric system.
Sure. So. Yeah, but anyway...
Alright.
Human adults breathe about 23,000 times a day.
23,000?
23,000. I thought it would have been more.
Maybe that's 1,000 times in an hour.
Okay, maybe not. But, but still, it's, I forget to breathe sometimes.
Isn't that just meant to be built into your body?
Yeah, but sometimes if I suddenly notice my breathing, then I just stop breathing.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll get conscious of, blinking or, breathing.
Then I just don't do it.
And then I'll feel really weird about it. Anyways, so it is extremely difficult to hum with your nose, holding your nose.
See, now I'm going to do this right now. So, Kira,
I don't know if you guys heard that.
look, you hold the mic up. See, it's incredibly
I can testify. She's holding her nose and humming. You can't do it for very long though.
You can't do it for very long. It's actually very hard.
I can't do it.
Anyway, who said the last one?
I did.
Okay, well, next, the human mind can maintain social relationships with up to 150 people. Now, I knew this. It was actually mentioned.
Really, 150?
Yeah, it was actually mentioned in our What's Social Phenomena episode when we were talking about social phenomena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people can hold up to 150 relationships at a time.
See, that confuses me because it's like, what is classed as a relationship?
If you know someone.
Because, like, does an acquaintance count as a relationship?
I would say so.
Because I will have over 1,000 acquaintances.
Yeah, but do you remember them all? Do you remember them all by name?
I probably know most people in our year.
Yeah, but still, that's like 150 people still. But anyway.
But then there's also people I know out of school and family and stuff.
Anyway.
I can't believe that. Alright, the patterns and colours you see when you rub your eyes are called
phosphenes. See,
I get that all the time.
I used to be obsessed with rubbing my eyes or just holding my eyes closed until I saw some really weird patterns in my eyes.
I used to do that. Oh my god,
I found it
so weird.
I found it really fun, but yeah, they're called phosphenes. That's fun to know.
Guys, Google it.
You can Google it. People who are lying to you tend to look up and to their left.
Yeah, I've heard this before about where people's eyes go. So if they're trying to remember something and they're telling the truth when they're remembering it, they'll look up and to the right. But if they're trying to think of something, then they'll look up and to the left.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
If you touch your tongue while you are yawning, you can stop the yawn. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I yawn a lot.
I wish one of us was yawning right now.
I always need to yawn, but I'm not going to yawn because I can't force a yawn.
If one of you at home is yawning right now, touch your tongue and see if it stops.
Touch your tongue to the...
And then write in the comments if it worked.
If you touch your tongue... Oh, I thought for a second that it meant like touching the roof of your mouth for some reason.
No, with your fingers.
That's fun. Well, I hope you're not yawning through our videos. If we're boring you, I'm sorry.
Maybe someone's watching it really late at night. Maybe they're using it to go to sleep. I listen to podcasts or audiobooks to go to sleep.
Who knows? Well, the acid in your stomach is strong enough to dissolve razor blades.
That's like metal.
Yeah, it's metal.
Wow!
We have that in our body.
Isn't there something where people can have an acid reflux where they can just like vomit out acid?
I don't know.
I swear that's a thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. Because I know stomach acid is... What's it called?
I don't know.
Is it hydrochloric acid?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. So that's in our stomach, guys.
But what metal is razor blades typically made out of? I think it would be a pretty strong metal. No, stop Googling stuff.
I wait.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. You're reading the next one.
No, you're reading.
Oh, it's a long one. Each of your nostrils register smell in a different way. Smells that are detected in the right nostril are more pleasant than those detected by the left.
That's interesting. So if you smell a nice smell, it's normally smell in your right nostril.
I took that in a different way. I took it that when you smell something, if you close your right nostril, it will smell worse, and if you close your left nostril, it will smell better.
Well, if you look at the rest of the fact, smells that are detected by the right nostril are more pleasant.
Oh.
So if your right nostril will detect better smells. Yeah. Anyway.
Interesting.
Oh, that's fun. Particles carried by a sneeze can be expelled at over 100 miles per hour.
Whoa.
That's fun. Like if you sneeze,
it's like.
What if you had like something in your nose? And,
Ew.
No, not like that. Like if you put something in your nose and then like you sneeze, and
why would you put something in your nose?
If you put a bullet in your nose and you sneeze, could you potentially shoot someone?
Don't put bullets up your nose, guys.
Don't put anything up your nose, guys.
Guys, do you want an anecdote? When I was like 3, you know, on like Red Nose Day, I don't know if you guys is this in the UK?
Those red noses.
Yeah. So I was breaking it apart, and I accidentally put a bit up my nose, and I had to go to hospital.
How did you accidentally put something up your nose?
I was 3 years old. I have no idea. But then my sister, when she was 3 years old, she was smelling Tic Tacs, and she got it stuck up her nose.
You've told us that before, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
But that'd be fun. I'd want to try some stuff out with that.
Don't pick Tic Tacs up your nose.
Don't put anything up your
I think one of my
nose,
sister's
guys.
friends put like tissue up her nose or something. as
Don't
well.
put stuff in your nose, guys. That could be dangerous.
Yeah, guys,
Potentially.
don't do that. Alright. The food you eat makes a journey over 9 meters through your digestive system before what's left of it makes its exit.
No, I actually knew that.
Yeah, I knew it was really long. I think it was like your large intestine is like as thin as a strand of spaghetti.
Yeah, but it's like 7 miles long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like super long and it's all scribbled up.
Well, that's fun.
You have a bowl of spaghetti in your stomach.
You have 9 meters of stuff in. You have 9 meters of organ in your body right now, making you poop.
I think I had something similar to this with like the brain, because you know the brain's all smushed up.
Yep.
If you actually extended it, it was super long. Can't remember how long.
Well, the largest internal organ is the small intestine. It is 4 times as long as the average adult is tall, and if it weren't looped around itself, it wouldn't fit inside the abdominal cavity. Now, I think that maybe when we said the last thing, I think maybe we got the large intestine confused for the small intestine. The large intestine, it's not as thin, and that's the small intestine. The small intestine is like 7 meters long, not the large intestine.
Same thing.
They're not. They have completely different purposes.
If you're gonna name different parts of the body, don't call them the same thing.
Yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
a tip.
That doesn't make
Don't
sense.
do that. If you guys are discovering new parts of the body, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, don't call 2 things the same. Right. Human hair is virtually indestructible. The average lifespan of human hair is 3 to 7 years. What does it mean, indestructible? How do you destruct human hair?
Indestructible. Like, it can't really, like, it won't, like, degrade.
Oh, because it won't, like, die?
Yeah, it won't really degrade.
Because I was like, I can break my hair.
Yeah, you can break your hair.
But it's not destructive, it's just breaking it.
Yeah, I think it means, like, degradable. But anyway, music can help reduce chronic pain by more than 20% and can alleviate depression by up to 25%.
I would kind of understand the one about depression, but it alleviate pain.
I mean, it naturally makes your body more relaxed. Listening to something, like having your mind focus on something. So I'd see why that happens.
Well, there you go.
If you're in chronic pain or you have depression, then listen to music. But if you have depression, then get some serious help as well.
Yeah. Okay. So the brain is soft and gelatinous. Oh my god, I'm so proud I said that word. Right. Its consistency is somewhere between jelly and cooked pasta.
Ooh,
I love pasta.
I remember something. It has basically nothing to do, but I remember someone like my cousin or someone cooked they made like a jelly brain, and I refused to eat it because I was so weirded out, and I thought it tasted like brains.
How old were you?
It's like 5, maybe 6.
I thought you were gonna be like, I was like 10.
Yeah, but I refused to eat it. But I mean, I guess somewhere I was like correct, like it was some way in the brain, like it was very like the texture, I guess.
The texture was correct.
The texture of the brain was
It probably needs to be a bit thicker though, because it's close. It's between cooked pasta and jelly.
Yeah, so maybe not. But
now I want to eat pasta and jelly, not together.
I've just started reading the next one. But anyway, it's a weird one.
Right.
What was your? Is it?
No, it's
not. It's mine. There is a human condition called exploding head syndrome. It is a
real creative name.
It is a rare sleep phenomenon which consists of a loud noise, which generally happens just as you are dropping off, or even once you are asleep. It is said to be like a violent explosion that has gone off in your head, but it's only imaginary. I feel like in some ways that's how like you can if your mind's falling asleep before your body is, or it's the other way around. No, it's your mind falling asleep before your body is, then you feel like you're falling. I guess in some ways it's like that. But I used to be obsessed with
lucid dreaming,
with like
stuff.
like different
like
dreams.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I used to like love looking at sleep kind of things, but I've never really heard of that before.
All right, so a human adult can live for a week without water. Really? I thought it was only 3 days.
I thought it was the 3 rules. The
rule of 3. Yeah, we've talked about this before.
3 minutes
without air, 3 days without water.
No, 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter, 3
3
days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Remember that, guys. It could be useful. But try not to go a week without water because
You'll die.
you'll die. But apparently,
Yeah,
I don't think that is true. But maybe it is.
I think, you know what? I think I understand now. I think it's assuming that you're still eating.
Yeah, because you can still get like a lot of water from your food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're eating like, fruit or something, there's a lot of water.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Okay. Right, if it's assuming you're still eating, then I get it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, the average adult falls asleep 7 minutes after turning the light off. I cannot relate
What?
to that at all.
No way.
Well, we're not adults. But,
We're not adults, but I can't believe that.
I can't believe
Maybe
that.
adults are just more tired than... You know, they always say that kids need more sleep than adults. Apparently adults are going to sleep a lot earlier than we are.
Well, adults, I feel like they'd be really stressed. But anyway, you can have the next one. It's
Interesting.
quite disgusting.
Oh dear. On average, 15% of people secretly chew their toenails.
Do you secretly chew your toenails, Kira?
I most definitely don't. Megan, do you?
I do not. Maybe the viewer is
I
is
physically
chewing.
could, though.
Maybe the viewer right now is chewing their toenails.
We're watching you.
We're not watching you. This is a podcast. You can't even watch us. But
I physically could, though. I can touch my foot to my mouth.
everyone's chewed their toenails at one point, like a baby. When you're a baby.
It was like, Megan, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm completely.
Babies, like, eat random things, like their feet. It's like, why do you want to eat your feet?
Why would you want to put the fork in a plug socket? They still do that.
Did you do that, Megan?
I did not do that, but there are babies who try. That's why you have like the little socket covers over.
Oh,
them.
yeah. We used to have those when my sister was little.
Yeah, but the babies doing dumb things.
We should do a whole thing about dumb things babies do.
Dumb
Did you know about dumb things babies do? When I was little, my favourite toy was like a tin, like a cake tin, and a wooden spoon, and I would just smash it all day.
Humans
I
are
just keep hitting it.
Humans are born with around 300 bones in their body. However, when a person reaches adulthood, they only have 206 bones. This occurs because several of the bones they are born with later join together to make larger bones. Now,
Yeah,
I
knew
knew
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this podcast isn't about if we know it or not. It's about
like,
informing you guys.
Did you know?
Did you know?
That's the name of the series.
So you may have known. We're just asking you if you did or not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I kind of get that because your bones need to be stronger.
Yeah.
So they need to be like thicker and bigger. All right. The smallest man ever was. I'm so sorry. Shadandra.
I was going to say Chandra. Chandra Bahadur.
Yeah. Dangi, sorry, born in 1939 in Nepal, he measured less than 55 centimeters tall. He died aged 75 in 2015. Wow, that's a long life.
That is very small.
I'm trying to think about how... That's like less than 2 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, because a foot is about 30 centimeters.
Mm.
Wow. That's really little.
Well, men can read... Oh, no, that's not the right one. If a man farted non-stop for 6 years and 9 months and then lit it, he would produce an explosion with the power of the first atomic bomb. I wish I got to read the other one. But,
Well,
why
you
is it a man? Is it a man's fart stronger?
Because women don't fart, Megan.
Of course, how could I forget? How could I forget?
Women don't fart.
Women don't fart.
Guys, we're being sarcastic. Women fart all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got that, Kira.
I know.
But,
See, people get offensive in 2019, Megan. We gotta be careful.
we gotta be careful.
Right.
But, that's fun to know that someone could be making a really dangerous bomb. Imagine if you
What,
went
from farting non-stop for 6 years and 9 months?
That's very specific. Someone's done that before.
Somebody's done that.
Someone knows how to do that.
Because it would be like, for 7 years or something. But it has to be 6 years and 9 months
But
exactly.
you have to continuously keep doing it. You can't stop at any point.
I bet you this person ate for 6 years was like big beans.
Baked beans.
Alright, so, the one that Megan wanted to read. Men can read smaller print than women, but women can hear better.
Yeah, I knew this. Men actually have better eyesight than
But then, yeah, men have better eyesight, but they're more likely to be colourblind.
yeah. They have better eyesight. They're born with better eyesight, and women are better hearing.
Yeah.
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 Or was it the other way around that I heard it? But anyway.
No, it's in the book that way.
It's in the book that way, but I was thinking maybe if I heard it differently when I knew about it. But anyway.
Yeah. Also, did you guys know that women, like the average woman, will live longer than the average male?
Well, we're not that far into this. Maybe we can make a 2-part.
God, this is you getting like. Alright, let's just go for it.
Hair is one of the fastest growing tissues in the body, second only to bone marrow. See, a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people...
hair tissue? Wow, I didn't know that.
So I think that, hair, I feel like some people grow hair faster than others.
Definitely. My hair grows really slowly. I've been trying to grow out my hair for like a year and a half.
And I'm beating her.
Yeah, well, you're not right now.
I'm not beating you, but like, compared to what I had before, and like, I regularly cut my hair, and I haven't for a while now, but, I'm beating you in terms of how fast my hair is growing.
In terms of pace, yeah.
In terms of pace.
Yeah. Alright. The human body makes, oh god, anywhere from 1 to 3 pints of saliva every day.
That's not nice to think about.
That's disgusting.
But anyway, we're always constantly swallowing saliva anyway, so... Yeah.
You just swallowed saliva,
Yeah, I
didn't you? That was the best time to do it. Oh god.
Who knows?
Your turn.
The average adult produces about half a litre of gas daily, with an average of 14 occurrences of farting a day. Well, women don't fart, so...
Women don't fart, guys.
So we wouldn't know that. So how would we know that?
Oh god. In a survey, it was found that men prefer to fold their toilet paper and women like to wad it. What does wad mean?
Like you scrunch it up. I wad my toilet paper.
This is a weird conversation to be having.
I wad my toilet paper.
I don't... Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Who folds it?
I've tried to fold it multiple times, but I just can't do it.
I would never fold it because...
No.
No, that's just not... No.
So scatologists are experts who study feces.
What?
Poop.
Oh.
Feces. Poop. But yeah.
If that is your job, thank you.
Thank you for doing that for us, not to us. No. No. Thank you for doing that for us so no one else had to. But maybe you enjoy it.
Anyway. If that's your job and you enjoy it, leave a like.
Anyway, moving on.
The human heart can create enough pressure to squirt blood a distance of almost 10 meters.
That's quite far if you think about it. See, I'm gonna confess something.
Oh dear.
I actually don't like the sound of heartbeats. I have like a very mild fear of it.
Yes.
Like if I start hearing a heartbeat, then I'll start feeling uncomfortable. But if I listen to it for a lengthy amount of time, then I'll start to feel like a bit fit. I start to fear it a tiny bit. That's the fun thing about me.
All right.
Hair is made from the same substance as fingernails. It's called keratin.
I already knew that.
And that's also found in rhino horns.
Yeah, rhino tusks. Yeah, so whatever it's called. I don't know. Tusks, horns, same thing. Whatever. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is a long one. The largest number of children claimed to have been born to one woman is 69. Mrs. Vasilev, was a Russian peasant in the 1700s and is said to have 27 pregnancies, resulting in 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
Quadruplets?
Yeah. But I'm thinking of like octuplets that are like septuplets.
But I feel like that would still be pretty unlikely to have 16
sets of twins
and 4 sets of quadruplets. I feel like
1 set of quadruplets is ridiculous.
Yeah, but still,
this woman is one in a million.
3 years after a person gives up smoking, their chance of having a heart attack is similar to someone who has never smoked at all. I knew that. We did research in class about this once.
But smoking doesn't affect your heart, it affects your lungs.
No, it affects your heart rate. It does.
But still, it primarily affects your lungs. Yeah. Long-term damage is done to your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, also, going back to the first one, that is the reason for overpopulation. That one lady, think about all of those, like, generations.
Yeah, well, that was in the 70s. 1700s.
No, 1700s.
That was in the 1700s.
Yeah, but imagine if all those kids had 1 kid, and then all those kids had 1 kid.
Yeah, but still.
That'd be like, oh, that's crazy. Alright, Nope, I'm just about to read the one you just read. Christine Welton of Las Vegas, USA, holds the record for the longest fingernails. They measure an eye-watering total of over 600 centimeters.
I don't see why eye-watering was put into that, but
That's
long.
1,600 centimeters.
I've seen some really long fingernails. Like, I've seen pictures of people with really long fingernails, and wow, how do you keep your fingernails clean?
600 centimeters. That's 6 meters.
How do you
That's 3 times the average grown man height.
How do you shower with that long fingernails without breaking them?
How do you do anything?
Hmm.
I'm just thinking. I'm gonna stand up right now. Because how would you have, like, 6 meters from your fingertips to the ground?
Who knows? But anyway, we're getting really long into the video. So the biggest feat of anyone alive today belonged to Venezuelan Jason Orlando Rodriguez Hernandez.
Wow!
Each of his feet is about 40 centimeters long, and he'd need to ask for size 21.5 if he were shopping for shoes in the UK. That's almost the size of the smallest man to ever exist. Imagine that man just being laid down to that man's feet. That's a hilarious image.
That is incredible. Alright. It is not possible to tickle yourself. Knew that already. The cerebellum is the part of the brain nope. God. The cerebellum, a part of the brain, warns the rest of the brain that you are about to tickle yourself, so your brain ignores the resulting sensation.
See, I wanted to know why that happened. I'm pretty sure we may have talked about that before.
Yeah, because we've had conversations about this. I am very much resisting the urge to tickle Megan right now.
Don't do it. I really hate being tickled. But well, let's move on. The oldest known disease to man is leprosy. Do you know what leprosy is? No. I do not. Maybe we can look it up. Leprosy. Leprosy. That's not how you spell leprosy. There's 2 P's in there. Kira, your phone is so small. I have a very big phone.
I have an iPhone SE, if anyone wanted to know.
Leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease, is a chronic infectious disease caused by Mycobacterium leprae.
Wow! You pronounced that! Jesus Christ!
The disease mainly affects the skin, the peripheral nerves, mucosal. I could say Mycobacterium leprae, but not mucosal.
Yeah.
Surfaces of the upper respiratory tract and the eyes. Leprosy is known to occur at all ages, ranging from early infancy to very old age.
That didn't really help.
No, it didn't really. But anyway.
Well, there you go. Alright. Oh, God, why do we have the grossest ones? Bile is produced by the liver and is responsible for giving your poop the colour brown.
So snail poop can change colours depending on what they eat. We used to keep.
Well, your
snails.
poop can change colour if you eat a slush puppy.
We kept a few snails for once while we were training them for a snail race. Mine didn't win, but
you dropped one in the car.
Yeah, well while we were training them up, and we'd feed them different things such as apples, carrots, and different things. And the carrots turned the poop orange, while the apples remained black poop.
Ew.
And the pickle changed it a bit lighter.
Weird.
That's fun.
Well, yeah, bile is like the stuff that if you throw up, like if you have a sickness bug, but you haven't eaten anything, then you'll still throw up, but you'll throw up bile.
So in one day, a human sheds 10 billion skin flakes. Now,
Ew.
I have very unmoisturized skin, so
I
feel like
dry.
Yeah, sure, but I feel like I feel like I'd shed a lot more because of that. I said shed. I'm a snake now.
It's a literal snake.
I shed my skin.
All right, last one. The germs in poop, I'm not saying the fancy word, can pass through 10 layers of toilet paper. Now I know why people fold their toilet paper.
See, now that's kind of disgusting because how much?
Why are we using toilet paper if it can just pass through it? Ew! Guys, if you don't wash your hands after you poop,
we need like bricks.
You need bricks.
Anyway,
hurt.
well, that concludes our podcast for today.
Tell us your opinions on the subjects we have discussed today, and if you have any ideas for future podcasts, tell us in the comments. So that includes Did You Know? So weird categories of things to talk about. But also, if this is your first video, we also have other types of videos where basically we have a question every week, and we talk about weird things, and we talk about fun stuff.
Yeah.
And so suggest some questions that we can talk about in those as well.
Yep, and please follow us on our Twitter and Instagram accounts.
The links to both those will be in the description box below.
We hope you enjoyed and we'll see you next time.
Bye!